If you have a Kraken account, Kraken Pro is significantly cheaper than the regular Kraken Exchange. In this video, I'm going to show you how to save tons of fees, how much the differences are in fees, and step-by-step everything you need to use the Kraken Pro platform. Timestamps will be down below, and if you don't have an account to Kraken yet, use the link in the description to go to the official website. So if we just click on the Trade tab here, you can see the trading fees are 20 basis points and 35 basis points. Maker fee, taker fee, right? And if we click on, let's just do Bitcoin Canadian, you can see the price is 147,481. This is Kraken Pro. If I go to just the regular Kraken, click buy Bitcoin, let's do $100. You can see they're charging a markup on the Bitcoin here. So it's 153.07. Here it's 147. So that's another like 1.7% or something, plus a $1 fee. So here it's about a 3% fee on the Bitcoin, versus if you just use the Pro platform, you're paying 20 to 35 basis points. And that's for one of the largest cryptocurrencies. I haven't tried it, but I assume that some of the altcoins might have higher markups than that. So that's a good reason you want to use the Kraken Pro platform. If you're using Kraken anyways, definitely stay away from this section here because it charges a different fee model, which actually has spread markups. So stay away from that. Now to toggle Kraken Pro, you can just click on here and switch to Kraken Pro. That's going to take you to this page that looks like this here. Now, Kraken is one of the largest and safest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. It supports a lot of fiat currencies and over 200 cryptocurrencies. So it's good to get money from your bank account and buy some of the popular coins so it can serve as a fiat on and off ramp where you send funds to other exchanges afterwards, or you can do all your trading from here if you want. And if you're using Kraken Pro, it's significantly cheaper compared to exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com, which are also popular on-ramps. But the trading fees are higher than places like Binance and other exchanges that I cover on this channel. But since it connects to a bank account, it's a good option as your on-ramp. Now, if you want to deposit funds onto Kraken Pro, you can do it directly from here. Of course, you can do it on the main Kraken, but there's a deposit button right here. You can click deposit, and let's start with fiat currencies. So you can just search Canadian dollars, US dollars, GBP, Australian dollars, JPY, and then you can, of course, deposit fiat currencies as well. Let's say you're doing USD. We can click this open, and they have multiple methods for every fiat currency. So as you can see, wire transfer, Etana custody. If you're in Canada, you can do Interac e-transfer, wire, and they have, all the popular methods you want for your native currency. So if you want to deposit US dollars, for example, you would click the get deposit details and send over the wire transfer. Now, if you're doing it from this section, you can click deposit. Again, search the currency you would like to deposit, and that's going to give you the same info here. They also have a video and more tutorials here, so it might be a little easier for your first time depositing. Now, once you have funds on the platform, let's take a look at some of the coins that Kraken lets you trade. Now, Kraken Pro has most of their trading pairs are in US dollars. So if you deposit, let's say Canadian dollars or any fiat currency, your best option is to trade it for US dollars. So you can see there's a trading pair here, USD Canadian, because as you can see, most of the cryptocurrencies are in the USD trading pair. If I search Canadian, there's only about, 10 pairs. And it's the same thing with Australian dollars. They have a few more options. Japanese here. So it just depends what country you're in, but you want to use US dollars primarily, depending on the coins you want to trade. Now, as far as cryptocurrencies, you have over 240 that you can trade with. And obviously all the popular pairs, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and you can see the trading volume here. As you start to get lower down the list, the trading volume does get significantly lower on some of these coins. So that might be another reason you want a secondary exchange just dedicated for altcoins. But definitely pay attention to the volume here. If you're trading the big assets, you can see the volume is quite high. On the left, you have your main navigation. There's a lot of info going on, so let's kind of go through this. So you have your home page where you can see your portfolio balance, your activity on the right side of the screen, how much money you've earned. One cool thing about Kraken is you can automatically earn yield by staking your assets. It's a feature you can turn on and off, but there's this earn tab here. And you can see that I just turned this on. And if I'm holding Ethereum in my account, for example, it's automatically going to stake that and earn funds, and I can still trade it and withdraw it at any time. So that's pretty cool. Going back to the home page, here you have your balances. I got some Ethereum, Solana, and my tokens here. Here you have your open orders and your positions here. I don't have any at the moment. And then you can also scroll down to see any new tokens listed and some other filters here. And obviously you can click into those to go to the page. Here is the main trading page. So you can select the cryptocurrencies and trading pairs from this section here, save all your favorites. So let's go to Bitcoin USDT. They do have alerts that you can set up to get notified, buy, sell, and tons of different advanced order types. So this is a good advanced trading platform with lots of functionality. I also believe everything here can be customized as well. So you can click on this and create a layout. Tons of information. You can click on here to see the fees and the volume. You go back there. You can add different widgets to the screen. So again, everything is very customizable to get it to how you want. Mine is just set up on the default. I don't need anything fancy. But you can even close like the balances and positions, add new things here. So definitely very cool. Now I'll get back onto how to place an order very soon. Let's just go through this. Here there's more analytics, your portfolio, which I've already shown you. So you can filter the tabs here to get more info, and your trading history. Again, you can always toggle this to switch between the different Kraken areas. Now, by the way, if you don't already have a Kraken account, you can click the link below to sign up. That's going to take you to a page like this, and you have to enter your identification, email, password, where you live, and it's going to take you through the KYC process. Again, that's just adding your verification. It took me a while to get verified with Kraken because I signed up when the market was very busy, and it took me like a couple weeks for them to get verified, and I had to email them a bunch of times back and forth. So keep that in mind. If the market is busy, it could take you a while to create your account. So that is one frustration that I had, but they let you open both personal and business accounts, and it's available in the US and I believe over 100 countries, making Kraken very popular. So once your account is set up and you've deposited funds, how do you actually place trades? Well, you go to this trade section here, make sure there's funds in your account. And again, check the trading pairs you want. Most of them are in US dollars. So if you deposited Canadian or Australian dollars, you want to check what trading pairs they have. If you want to trade Bitcoin, that's available in most currencies, I believe, well, USD and Canadian. So just check the trading pairs. Depending on the coin you want to buy, you're going to have to trade it for US dollars. So that's the first thing. But let's say you want to buy Bitcoin USD. A market order is the easiest type of order you can place. And I'm going to switch it to Canadian because I think I have more Canadian in my account. Actually, let's go Ethereum because I do have ETH in my account. So here we go. Let's say we're selling ETH, but this is the same for the buy order. You can use the slider here to adjust your order size. So let's say I want to sell 15% of it. You can see the order book in the middle, buyers and the sellers. Down here is your take profit and stop loss. So if you're going to have trades open overnight or over long periods of time, this is something you definitely should set up. So you can do like, if there's a 2%, you can do something like this, like set up a 2% take profit and a 2% stop loss or 10%, whatever you like, depending on your analysis. If you don't want to set that up and you just want to do a clean trade, you can just leave that empty and click the sell button. Now, it will give you a notification before you sell to give you one last final look at the order to make sure everything is good. I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to sell my ETH. Now, let's say we're buying and we want to do a limit order. Basically the same thing. You can actually click on this. I believe you can click on this and then it fills out automatically in here. There is minimum order amounts. I don't have much USD in my account. That's why it's showing that. But it's 0.02 minimum order amount, which is about $6 US. So it's not very high. And it's the same thing here. You can set your take profit, stop loss. So again, you can enter the number or just start with the percentage, which I think is much easier. And then click buy ETH. One thing I like about Kraken is you can go on any of the cryptocurrencies, click the view crypto asset statement, and let's find Ethereum here. And you can click view and it'll give you a whole little like prospectus on that cryptocurrency. So if you want to learn about Ethereum, they do a ton of due diligence here about the token. We can go back, and this is especially helpful for like tokens that you want to research and don't know much about. So what is HiveNapper? It's a decentralized mapping network, and they do tons of research here, show you the tokenomics. So a very useful tool, in my opinion, if you want to research some tokens. Now, once your order is open, you will have your positions here where you can also edit them, close them, even adjust the take profit and stop loss. That will all show up over here on your positions. Once it is open, I don't have any open right now. Another thing you can do is actually make orders directly on the chart. So you can see this plus button here. If I click that, you can set an alert or actually create a stop loss or limit order, and that'll automatically fill out through here. So these are integrated with TradingView, so you can do all your technical analysis directly on the platform, which is very helpful for traders. You don't have to have a second window open if you don't want to. And then let's say you want to just make a position there, click that. or just draw a line. Very helpful. And that can save you some time when you're setting orders. You can also create new tabs here and just open stuff up and then switch between these tabs. So again, very customizable with everything you want to do. Everything can be adjusted pretty much. And you can even open this to make it full screen. If I click on the settings, tons of information. So this is one of the most customizable crypto exchanges that I found, which might be a good use case for lots of day traders and people trading regularly. Now, if we go back to the regular Kraken platform, this is just a much more simplified version. So you can still see your same portfolio value on this account, which is the same as my Kraken account. This one just displays in US dollars, but it's the same funds. So you can trade both of them. You can trade your funds at both places. It's all exactly the same. However, on Kraken Pro, you are getting much lower fees. And you can still see your portfolio here. You can still explore. It's all the same stuff, but maybe you want to use the simplified version for different things, like maybe just checking what tokens they have, seeing your rewards, and so on. Now, if you want to withdraw funds from the Kraken platform, again, you can do it both. It doesn't matter if you do it from the simple version or the pro version, but let's do the pro. You can click withdraw here. Remember it to be selected on the home page. Click withdraw, select the asset you want to withdraw. Again, fiat currencies are always available, so you just click on that and follow the instructions. Kraken does let you withdraw and deposit both fiat and cryptocurrencies. If you're depositing or withdrawing cryptocurrency, you can select the coin, select the network, and the fees are very low on all of the coins that I found, and they also support multiple networks. So unlike other crypto exchanges, I like how Kraken has very low withdrawal fees. Now, on fiat currencies, there are fees to withdraw. So as you can see, Swift withdrawal fee, 13 US dollars, $1 US there. I know for a fact, Canadian dollars, there is a $10 fee here. So there is more fees on the fiat currencies, which you might want to keep in mind. But withdrawing cryptocurrencies are very cheap. Now, what else does Kraken have? Another really good feature is their rewards. So you get paid every 3 days, I believe. So depending on which cryptocurrencies you want to hold, you do earn a yield on them automatically. You do have to opt into that. And yeah, you get rewards basically every 3 days. Now, it is safer to hold your funds on a hardware wallet and stake there directly instead of a centralized exchange. But Kraken, if you are holding it on a centralized exchange, Kraken is one of the safer options, but that is up to you depending on your risk tolerance, how you want to hold your funds. Again, links to Kraken will be provided below. If there's anything I missed, leave a question down below, and I'll see you in the next video.